What's going on, everybody? It's 6:21 Wednesday morning. Breathing heavily because I just did 22 push-ups. I'm doing the 22 push-up 22-day challenge. I'm on day 14. I've been awake since 2 in the morning. I passed out when I got home yesterday from the birthday dinner, and then woke up at 2 o'clock and I was like, fuck, I didn't upload a video. So I sat up, edited the video for from Tuesday. No, I edited the video from Monday to upload late Tuesday, which is the one I just released. And I've been up since. So I've been up for 4.5 hours now. Just waiting for the sun to come up. Kids about to get up to go to school. Just uploaded the YouTube video. The rendering and the uploading process took a while. Eating a little bit of breakfast right now. About to play some Left 4 Dead because I just want to. I got a parts list for shit that I'm buying. I'm not gonna have you really read that because that's a secret. But when the sun comes up, machine shot opens, the first thing I'm gonna do is drop off the cylinder head and hopefully knock that out today, so that way I'm not pushing time back for the wagon. Whew. I don't know if you can pick up the chopper in the video, but they're still evacuating people out here since yesterday morning, Tuesday morning, and the flood has gotten really bad out here in the bay. We've been having severe flooding issues and stuff. Now right here along this there's a creek bed down there, and the river has flooded really high. We have 2 layers of creek levels here, so we're on the top and then there's another layer on the bottom, and the water it's still increasing. We don't know if it's gonna hit us and we're gonna have to evacuate, but I'll take a walk to the bridge and I'll show you the river a little bit later today, how bad it's rised up. So I've lived here for 27 years and I've never seen the water come up this high. This is the overpass right here, and if I was to walk down that right there, it's about 20 feet down. The stream used to be about 10, 15 foot wide, and now it's across the whole bridge. So you can imagine how much the water came up, and we've been having a lot of severe flooding on the other side, where they had to evacuate people with helicopters and boats since Tuesday morning, and I still heard it this morning, Wednesday morning, and it's real shit out here, man. The Anderson Dam is flooded, and it's pouring water out the hills over there, and it's traveling along the fucking rooster. What the fuck? I'm about to have me a new pet. But anyways, yeah, the stream is flowing down Coyote Creek, man, all the way. I've seen the flood all the way down to Sacramento. It's pretty crazy, man. But I just want to give you guys a quick snippet of this. Snippet. One of the comments corrected me. I don't know, but it's just crazy, dude. Alright, so I got the head loaded in the trunk here. I removed the camshaft and the cam caps, or I don't know what you call it for ceiling cam, but the caps that hold the camshaft into the head. So the head is completely bare except valve springs and all that, but that's unnecessary to take off. But about to head to the machine shop right now. I hope I get it back you know, within an hour or later today or some. As soon as I drop it off, I'm gonna go buy the gaskets and everything, so that way I have it on hand as soon as I get the head back, and try to get this car out today. So let's get it. Okay, so I dropped the head off to the machine shop, and they told me 1 hour, so that's good news. I grabbed me some McDonald's for breakfast, and I'm about to go home, grab the leak down tester and return that back to Randy at Synergy, and then head to O'Reilly's or AutoZone, whichever one. Grab myself a head gasket and fluids and stuff, and then 1 hour to kill, maybe do some tigging, and then I'm gonna pick up the head. 5-0, 5-0. UPS gang. Look at, there's 3 more back there. And then there's 3 right here. This shit looks hella weird. Alright, so just got back home. What you looking at? Picked up the cylinder head. Got some conventional oil, coolant, head gasket, filter. So I got all this shit right here. Sorry. Got some stuff. Cylinder head looking real good. Look at this. Somebody come look at this. It is so clean. Very fresh. Oh, I forgot the spark plugs. I'll just tell the customer to change that out himself. Anyways, if you guys are wondering, out here in the 408 area, I go to Len's Machine Shop. 30 bucks for a head gasket resurface or head resurface, and 30 bucks. So yeah, check them out. I'll link their Yelps on the description below. Alright, so I assembled the intake manifold first because there's a bolt on the back side of the intake manifold that I can't get to under the car from the back side. So that's why I took the intake manifold off with the cylinder head, and that was okay, because most of the stuff that was connected to intake manifold was on the top, aside from this one from the side, which was accessible from the hole right there on the other side. But intake manifold is going back on, and then I'm gonna throw the cover back on, the sensor back on, and then clean the surface of the block here, get all the grimes, oil and shit off of it. Importantly, do not forget your dowel pins, like so. Interesting. Pretty sure they were in the front. Dowel pins go on. I cleaned the underneath of the cylinder head, and make sure everything's out of the way. And I'm gonna change the oil filter while I'm at it, and then I am going to install the head back on, the cam, and then the rock arm assembly. Alright, so the head is back on. Head bolts, I dipped them in oil because they were dry as shit, and put them on. I haven't tightened them in yet, but once I get these tightened down to the, kissing the bottom there of the cylinder head, you're gonna have to torque them in sequence. I have them already marked here. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got 7, 8, 9, 10 in sequence, 3 steps, 14, 36, and you're going to end it with 49. So I'm going to do that, and then hopefully a reassembly of everything else. Alright, so torquing 3 sequence and its torquing order. Cylinder head is now back on officially, and hopefully this process should be a lot quicker reinstalling everything. Alright, so I'm about to torque down this rock arm assembly, starting off with these 12mm bolts. They're 20 pounds each. Right here we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then you have 11. Now these are going to be 12 pounds, the 10 mils. 11, 12, 13, 14. Alright, so loosen up the tensioner, put the timing belt back on. Piston cylinder number 1 was TDC, it never moved. Camshaft is in the same position it was in when it was pulled off the first time. The red dots obviously lined up right there. So the marking is matched to the cylinder head, and this is right here is at peak point because pistons on TDC. So I'm gonna cycle it a few times and then put it back at TDC and make sure everything lines up. Once it does, then I know it should be everything's on TDC and timing should be on point. So it's easy to turn now because there's no spark plugs in there, so the compression is not being built up inside of it. So hopefully this is good, and if it is, then we can put everything back together. I'm only doing this until the red mark lines up. I can technically check TDC right now, but okay, let's actually just check TDC right now. So right now the cam gear says up, and that screwdriver is gonna top out at TDC in just a second here. Okay, so I'm gonna back up a little bit. Okay, I backed off a little bit and I feel like it's on TDC. So now if you look at, can't really see it, but there's a mark right here. Where is it? Right here. It seems to be matched up to the surface of the cylinder head. You can't really see it, but it's in the middle of this gear right here, this tooth. And you can see how the middle of that tooth is lined up almost with the cylinder of the head. So I think we're good. But definitely I'm gonna do that red dot back on, check TDC again, and should be golden. Alright, so this went a lot quicker than I had thought, but I just need the intake arm on, put some coolant in, drain the oil, put some new oil in here, and that's pretty much it. Everything's 100% hooked up. I double checked everything. One of those scenarios where I pray that there's no extra bolts lying around, because you know that shit always happens. But so far we're looking good. We got this cover. Those are the intake whatchamacallit. These are the intake box 10 mils. This is the header bolt bracket to the short block. I'm not gonna, my hand's too big to get that back in there, and that guy. Other than that, this is it. Crossing fingers. Everything seems to be very promising, so let's fluid this shit up and hear it turn on. And the battery's dead too. Does pineapple belong on pizza? Leave it in the comments below. The smell of success. The car is on. This is burning all the residue from my hands from touching the shield and the header itself. So I got the reservoir clamped off, cooling this little funnel. It's a boosty little funnel, but it is a lot higher than the rest of the cooling system. It is burping. I just turned it on like a minute ago. It's burping. Burp. It's still getting up to cool. It's getting up to warming temp. So car idles. Heater is on blast. Temperature hasn't risen yet. I don't know if you can hear the compression. Sounds good. All that condensation too. Anywho, I'm gonna let the car idle. So far, no leaks. Custom spill catch from the roof of the wagon truck I was building. All this water was rinsed down from a little bit of coolant spill. But so far so good. The timing seems to be on point. Let me do some 2K revving real quick. I'm afraid the funnel might fall off the radiator like it did in Monday's video. But so yeah, sounds good, looks good, feels good. So let me button this up real quick before I go for a drive, see how it is. Oh, there goes the coolant. Set it up biscuit. All right, we are at warming temp. Car feels great, really nice, no leakage. Topped off the coolant, topped off the oil. I don't have a seatbelt on. I already contacted the customer. The car is ready to be picked up. Intake is on. That's pretty much it. 2-day job. Had the car for 3. But everything's golden. Alright guys, so car's up and running. Everything checks out really good, no leaks. Compression sounds really good. New oil, new coolant. Customer is gonna be on his way to come pick up his vehicle, ready to drive. The cooling system is not pressurized anymore. Like when they had a blown cylinder 3, the hose was really tight because of all the compression coming through the head gasket into the cooling system. Feels really good. But that's going to conclude this video. Now that this car is gone, I am hoping tomorrow maybe start working on my brother's car right there. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you guys are interested in seeing more, stick around, and see you guys in the next one.